Yeah. Everybody, this is Coach Stewart, Ocular Sports. With that being said, I just want to talk to you guys about the power of an athlete, but I need you parents to be up to speed with that power of being an athlete, especially from that transition from high school to college. I need your parents to understand that this could put you on the path of generational wealth. There's a lot of money involved. And also, I just want you to know the college coaches, I want to say they're probably doing their best because the rules, especially with NIL, have changed so much, especially with the portal. But the rules have changed. And I do believe that these coaches are doing the best they can because they're learning on the fly. But you better win too. A lot of pressure on coaches. Their budget within recruiting is not as expensive. It's not a lot of money like it used to be. So they have to be creative. But parents, you got to meet her halfway. If you're just sitting back saying, hey, my guy's running touchdowns, my guy's making tackles, and you think that's it? Nah. You're looking for a rude awakening. And so there's so many things you have to do. And that's what we do here right now. I really need you to say, hey, when did my child get his NIL? If you signed your contract, I'm not saying you signed a letter of intent anymore. I think we all know that they don't do that anymore, even though that was a contract anyway. But this one is a contract, and you probably want to get advised as well, attorney-wise, if not, with somebody that's well-versed in what you're signing. Because there's so many things you cannot do, and there's people pulling at you. It's a lot of money. Since the music business is down, the athlete is the one that they're targeting by 7, 8, 9, 10 different ways. It's the new music business, and I need you guys to understand that. So if you are planning your child to be successful in any sport, you better make sure you have the right team around your athlete. And you need to make sure that you know the rules. And I know mom is too busy trying to be a doctor, and no dad's being a lawyer or whatnot. I get that. And they're betting on that too. But you better be in tune with this as far as the do's and don'ts. Do I take the money? How do I take the money? Where do I take the money? Do I take the money? Hell yeah, you take the money. But it doesn't always have to be money. Can I get my NIL in investments? Can I get my NIL in house development or business interactions or whatever the case may be? I've seen things where somebody requests, hey, help me get at 900 on my credit score. So there's so many things with the power of an athlete, what you bring to the table. You got to know your worth. Yeah, they're acknowledging your worth. But do you know your child's worth? And as well, other childs are going to bring other athletes to their program too. Oh, it's a beautiful game. I dare you, it's a beautiful game if you handle it right and you're in tune with it. And I love it. I don't love how some parents find out when it's too late. I don't like how some coaches feel like, hey, I'm just here to coach. It's not my job to get you in school. And that is true. But damn, don't you want to get the kids in school? Because your program is going to grow. Because if you're getting kids in school more than the state title, you're getting them in school, they're going to move into your area. High school coaches, they're going to move into your area. Nigeria at the top, 10 5-stars moving from Texas to Georgia or vice versa. Or, Iowa to Georgia or vice versa. And now that only builds your legacy. So I'm like, so what are we doing? So why would, unless you're not in tune, if you're not in tune on getting your kids in school, get somebody that is. That's not an excuse. Let's find somebody, let's get these kids where they want to be and can be. Parents, we have to help those kids that are not 5-stars, but they may be in your team, but 10 people got offered, 4 didn't. Not good. I'll tell you what my thinking is. My thinking is, we need to help him too. This kid not in school, when your son comes home, he won't be in school. He's going to be a problem. And they'll be hanging together. Let's get him in school. Peace.